Thank you very much. So my first question is, can you confirm your name and date of birth, please?
Yes, sir. My name is.
What course and modules you are going to study?
I'm opted for MBA Digital Marketing, sir. So a few important modules are managing strategies and human resources, financial development. These are few important modules in my course.
Why did you choose this course?
Sir, actually, I'm carrying 3 years of experience in digital marketing, sir. So it might be helpful for me to gain my knowledge and improve myself in digital marketing, sir. So I'm planning for when I come back to India, I want to set up a small startup company which can grow myself and my friends too. So that was my intention to join this digital marketing course, sir.
How does this course relate to your previous study?
Yes, sir. Actually, I completed my graduation in computer science and engineering, which is likely for computing and IIT. So I'm not that good at coding, so I opted for digital marketing. So it might be very helpful for me to gain knowledge and improve myself, sir.
Did you had a break from your studies?
Yes, sir. Actually, I completed my academics in 2017. After that, I left with two backlogs. At that time, I am not that pretty sure to complete my graduation, so I joined in a company, Kaivo, near to my location. So I'm started working there for 3 years. After that, I came to know that I have to complete my graduation so that only I can improve my career in my life. So again, I started to complete my graduation. At this pandemic time, I have enough time to prepare for my graduation. So I completed my graduation recently. That is in 2021 July, sir. After that, I am also willing to complete my post graduation also. So it can be helpful for me to grow more, sir.
Thank you much. How long
Yeah.
does your course last?
It's 4 years course, sir. But I'm completed like 7 years.
No, the master's course, you're coming to the UK. How long does that last?
Yes, sir. It's an 1 year program and 1 year placement program, sir. It's
Right.
completely 2 years.
Right.
Yeah.
How is your course assessed?
Sir, I still believe that my course is asset for me because I'm carrying 3 years of experience in digital marketing as an SEO. So digital marketing can give me more opportunities and more like knowledge to grow myself.
No, my question is, how is your course assessed by the university? Is it based on assignments, exam, presentation? How will that be assessed? Do you know anything about it?
Both, sir. Both, both, sir.
Right.
It's a combination of assets and theoretical knowledge.
So why do you want to study at this university?
Yeah, so actually, I applied for two universities. Like in my mind, I have two universities like Kingston and University of East London. So I gave two applications to both of the universities, and I am also researched a few things like universities. But unfortunately, I didn't get any offer letter from Kingston University. But I got offer letter from UL.
So what university campus will you be studying at?
Docklands.
So did you research other universities apart from the two you mentioned?
Yes, sir, I mentioned, but I found these are very suitable for me to complete my graduation. And here, the both universities are also from London city. So, as per my knowledge, London is an financial hub, so I can improve my skills to develop my own setup company here. So it might be very helpful, sir, for studying there itself.
How much is your course tuition fee?
It's 15,750, sir, and university offering me 2,500 pounds for as scholarship.
Why do you wish to study in the UK rather than in your home country?
Yes, sir, this is a very good question. Actually, in our India, the education system is like only theoretical knowledge, and we can use just assignments and write the exams. Whereas in UK, I can there is a both and the theoretical and practical knowledge, so I can improve very fastly there.
So what are your post-study plans?
Yes, actually, after completing my course, I want to set up my own company here, which is in my locality. So I'm carrying 3 years of experience, sir, and I am also completed few freelancing projects. So that experience can be very helpful for me to set up my startup company. Here, government also providing some funds to improve the skill of the youth young generations people. So they are also offering like 50% of setting a new company. So I can grab this opportunity to set up my own.
Thank you very much. Where you will be staying in the UK?
I'm staying on Docklands, near to University campus, and my friend is also there. He is searching for my rooms.
So is it a university accommodation or private?
Sir, actually, I have one thought in my mind, sir. I want to live in university campus. After that, maybe with the help of my friend, I can stay some other place like within 12 minutes of journey, sir. 12 to 25 minutes of journey.
Who is financing your study in the UK?
Yes, my parents are financing my studies in UK, and in Indian culture, parents don't ask return for that. So they just offering me price, and they feeling like that we should take responsible to give money financial support to my child.
What is the profession of your financial sponsor?
Yes, my father is an government employee as working in revenue department, sir, as a revenue inspector. So he is financing me, and my father also have few agricultural lands. From there also he can earn some assets.
Would you be able to pay your tuition fee in one full amount?
So actually, I'm paying 70% of my university fee now itself before coming there.
Do you know
After
how much your accommodation will
that,
cost in the UK?
I'm going to pay. Yeah, sir, I know. Actually, I researched for that. It's like 300 pounds to 500 pounds.
Do you know whether you are entitled to work in the UK during your study?
Sir, can you repeat?
Do you know whether you are entitled to work in the UK during your study?
No, sir.
So you need to get a bit more information. What's your responsibility as a student visa holder is. So you need to make sure you check those responsibilities there. So as a student, you are entitled to 20 hours work allowed basically as per the law as a student visa holder.
Yeah, sir.
So how reliant are you on being able to work when you are in the UK?
Sir?
So will you rely on the work in the UK when you study in the UK, or have you got self-sufficient financial needs?
No, sir. Actually, I don't have to work there because my father is providing funds. So for living expense also, he can be provided by. I think, as you said, UK government offering me 20 hours to work. So I think I may work for 15 hours. That's enough for me, sir.
Okay, that's all I have to ask from yourself. Is there any question for me?
No, sir.
I will give you feedback. Obviously, I mean, it's obvious. I mean, your preparation needs a bit more sort of practices. You know the basic knowledge. Obviously, you are in the same field and what you are applying for, so you know the basic knowledge there. A bit more sort of practice sessions. I'm sure you'll be a bit more fluent there. I mean, just to respond in terms of the questionnaire, it will be pretty much similar questions. I mean, that will be asked. If you repeat the same answers, similar answers a bit more, I'm sure you can crack it easily. Just a few points I would noted during the session, like, I mean, how is your course assessed? So you need to check the course content of, you can either ask the university or maybe in your CAS letter as well. They will mention whether it's a 50-50 sort of, like exam or assignment. So you can confirm that. The answer should be pretty much, there shouldn't be any vague sort of, responses. You should be pretty much, confident about your answers. Like, I mean, this is the split between assignments and exams.
Yes, definitely. Yeah.
And where you will be staying in the UK, so you need to be a bit confident, a bit like, I mean, even if you haven't confirmed at that stage, you need to make sure basically to the interview that I'm definitely going there. Basically you say I already approached the student accommodation, so basically after getting the visa, I'll confirm that with the student accommodation. Or if you're staying with your family or friends, you need to make sure, don't give a vague sort of responses. It just creates doubts in their mind, actually what you're going to be doing. You are not clear, because it's a huge transition from your home country to the UK. So obviously you need to plan it really exactly what you're planning, rather than a vague sort of responses. So that's definitely is going to help. And the other question was about your entitlement in the UK as a student visa. So you need to just check. I mean, you are entitled to work during your studies. Out of studies, you're full-time entitled, but you need to make sure you show that you won't work. Basically, you don't come here to work. You're coming purely for study reasons. I mean, that you should show that way, rather than it's just your responsibility as a student visa holder here. I mean, you need to understand what your responsibilities are here in the UK. Obviously you need to, I mean, if they ask you about more sort of what is your responsibility as a student holder, so this is one, you are entitled to part-time work, 20 hours. You need to attend full-time university sometime, and depending on the basically country, your nationality, you need to register with the police as well. So these are a few sort of, as a student holder, you need to understand these are your basic responsibility as a student holder. So apart from that, sure, go.
So can I say, like, I will work or I cannot work? Actually, my father is funding me, so I don't need to work there. Can I say I don't want to work, or can I say, like, UK government is providing 20 hours to work? So can I say I will work for only 20 hours, or like, actually I don't need to work? So can I say direct, I don't want to work there. I'm just coming for study, so I want to learn the skills and come back to India.
Absolutely, that will be the answer. So you should say, as per the legal requirements of the UK law, they entitle me to work 20 hours, but I'm self-sufficient financially. I'm self-sufficient. I won't be able to work there, and I'll concentrate 100% on my studies. So that should be your response. So you are aware of what the requirements are, but obviously you are not reliant yourself on the part-time jobs here. That's why you should respond that way, that you are aware what your responsibilities are, but you won't rely on working in the UK. So you should respond that way, because the way immigration works, I mean, they bring students here just for study purpose, not to work here. In a sense, obviously the law does allow them, but I mean, once you are here, I'm sure you can do it whatever you want, but just to make sure you crack the initial stages. I mean, that's the story.
Yes, actually I also have some savings. Like, I work for 3 years and my father also financing me, so I think I don't want to work there. So there is a little bit confusion that why should I work there, and I'm aware of, like, the university, whatever the UK government is providing 20 hours, but I am not confident that is that 20 hours or anything like.
No, I would say just completely ignore that. But you could answer like, I'm aware we are entitled as a student. I'm entitled to work 20 hours during my studies, but I don't wish to work because I'm financially supported by my friends, my family. So I'm financially supported by them, and I will concentrate 100% on my studies. That should be perfect answers. I
Yes,
mean,
sir. Sir, one more thing, sir. Actually, my friend is also there, and I'm not sure that he is finding some student accommodation for me, but I'm not sure he find out or not. But how can I answer that? Like, I will stay in university accommodation or like any other student accommodation.
so obviously, I mean, if you're definitely going with your friend, just ask a bit more information, basically where the accommodation is, where you're gonna stay, how much that's gonna cost. As long you got those answers with yourself, I mean, you're gonna stay there. That's absolutely fine. Where
Yeah.
the address is, how far that is from the university, all these basic questions. As long
Yeah.
you are confident about all these sort of what you need to answer actually about your accommodation, that's absolutely fine. You can stay there. But alternatively, I mean, if you can't provide those answers, basically, from your friend, you can go onto the university accommodation and just check the basic requirements there. I mean, like, how much the student accommodation will cost. And you can answer in a sense that, I'm waiting. I'm planning to go into the university accommodation, but post confirmation of my visa, I will negotiate with the university. So you can respond that way as well. I mean, that would be easy way around if you can't get other information from
Okay.
your friends.
So, yeah, so can I directly say like I'm opting for university accommodation, like it's cost around 300 pounds to 500 pounds, whatever the charges, I will take it out.
Yeah.
Can I go like that?
Absolutely, absolutely. As long you have research basically how much that's going to cost you, and how you're going to pay, and how far that is from university, how you're going to travel from your accommodation. That's all it is actually. So it's just the basic information about, you need to have the clear vision where you're going to stay and how much that's going to cost. Simple as that.
Yes. Okay, sir. Actually, I'm aware that the accommodation should be within 25 minutes of journey from university. So my friend also said like it might be cost around 300 pounds to 500 pounds, lies in between. So just I am that much knowledge. I don't have proper knowledge about that.
No, absolutely. That's absolutely fine. But you need to make it clear. Don't give them a vague sort of response the way you said, like whether you're gonna go university accommodation or with the family or friends. Make it clear which way you wanna go, and you need to respond just one answer there, rather than give them various answers.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you very much, and I wish you a really best of luck in your future. Thank you very much for joining in.
Sir, other than that, any feedback and any like suggestions for me?
Well, obviously the initial stages are these. You need to crack these interviews, and the next, obviously, you are expert in your field. I can't suggest you more in your field. That's not my field actually. So what you've been doing, I can only help you through the student sort of side. I mean, how you can crack these initial interviews. The rest, obviously, if you know your field, I'm sure you can easily settle in here. I mean, it's quite a diverse sort of environment here. I'm sure you, and especially there's I would say the least 50% you will find in your sort of session, there will be Indians anyway, so you won't feel the difference actually when you're studying here. So it's a huge community, a huge community here, wherever you go actually, so you won't feel like you've been abroad.
Sir, can I ask one thing?
Sure, yeah.
Sir, at the end, like a university asked for my future plan. Actually, I'm carrying a 3 years of experience. So actually, I willing to start a small startup here. So can I answer like I want to set up a startup, or anything like I want to settle in some tech company with this position and this I can expect this much salary?
No, you can do either way, but you need to ensure you answer in a sense that you will go back to India to set up there or find a job with the big companies. So as long, I mean, you show them that way. Obviously, it's no harm. I mean, if you find a job here and staying here, there's no harm at all. But at the student sort of stage, you need to show them, yeah, you will go back and implement basically what you are gaining from the UK. You implement that in your own community. So it's completely up to yourself. I mean, but again, I would say make it clear. Don't give them vague, like you're going to set up a company or you want to find the big, you can figure out, yeah, the big companies in India and say, yeah, I will find, yeah, these sort of jobs there. And I'm expecting, yeah, these sort of, yeah, progression in my career for coming back to UK. From to India.
Okay, so actually, I'm willing to set up a company. Like the university people asked me like, if you are not able to set up a company, then what should be your second goal? Means, like I can say like I will place in some reputed company with this much package. Like
Absolutely. So you can have the alternative if they counter question you basically on that sense. So you have at least
okay,
you search a few companies there, the big names there, and you can say, yeah, these are the big names which I will approach actually in my future.
okay, sir. Thank you.
There's no right or wrong answers, but you need to make sure you give them the not the vague sort of, yeah, answers, just a straightforward. You do a bit of a research, and I'm sure, yeah, it's easily, you can crack it easily.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. It was nice to see you. Yeah, and again, I wish you a very best in your future. Thank you very much.
Sir, if you don't mind, within 3 to 4 days, can I have another mock interview with you, if you are willing to?
We can try again. Yeah, sure. Yeah, there's lots of queues actually in my list, so we'll see. Yeah, send me an email and see if you can arrange, yeah, another one.
Yes, sir. If possible, please consider my request, sir.
Okay, will do. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Cheers.
Nice meeting. Nice to talk to you, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear my voice?
Yeah, sir. It's perfect.
Okay,
Sir,
so
actually, I'm not that prepared. I'm not ready to face. I'm sorry for the inconvenience, but I will try my level best, sir. Please guide me where I am low and where I am good. Okay.
no, that's absolutely fine. I mean, this is the reason actually I've set up these mock interviews, so you get prepared for your final interview. But obviously, I do expect from the student the least, I mean, they try. And obviously, I already provided the questions to yourselves. So you should prepare at least the answers to those questions. And certainly that's going to help you as well when you appear for the final interview. It's all your gain. I mean, I'm not gaining anything out of it. It's just your preparation. That's all it is. Before we get a bit formal, obviously I'm going to ask you those questions a bit formally to make sure, yeah, I get the best out of yourself. But tell me, I mean, what's your plan? What's your intention? When are you planning to study in the UK? What course you're going to study?
Yes, sir. Thanks for asking this question. Actually, myself, Rashekar, I'm from India. In India, I live in Hyderabad, which is also called as the IT hub. So I'm after for MBA digital marketing, sir. Actually, I have 3 years experience in digital marketing as a SEO. It's search engine optimization, and my role is to give ranking in the Google, like searching whatever the things. So I also managed a few social media marketing, like managing pages for the pubs and etc. My father is in government employee, sir. He's serving for government here, and my mother is a homemaker, sir.
Right. So what's the plan? I mean, are you planning to come for January 2022 intake?
Yes, sir. I'm planning to come for January 2022 intake at University of East London, sir.
All right. So have you already applied? Have you managed the CAS interview sort of dates with the university, or still waiting?
No, sir. I'm still waiting for the date. Actually, I completed my admission, and they offered me offer letter.
Okay,
so
that's good.
The deadline may be from. Yes, sir. The deadline is like December 20 for the CAS interview.
Okay, no, that's good to know. So obviously, I mean, you got not a lot actually to go through. Make sure, because these are the initial sort of interviews. You need to crack these interviews. You need to prepare yourself. obviously you're spending your time, your effort, your money, basically to come here for study. You don't want to break, I mean, that sort of chain at the really start. I mean, these are the starting sort of interviews, like the pre-CAS or immigration interviews. You need to make sure you crack them all year all along, and this is just a preparation of that interview. The question would be pretty much similar what I've already provided. So as long you are prepared for these questions, I'm pretty certain you can easily crack down the final interview as well. And I will make this a bit formal. I will ask you the questions, and if there's any deficiencies, anything in your responses, but back end of the video, I can provide you some responses there as well. I mean, how you can improve yourself, if that's okay. So we can crack on, like become a bit formal, if that's okay.
Yes, it's absolutely okay for me.